My beloved child, come closer to me now. Sit with me in this quiet moment, just you and me, for I have something important to tell you. Something deep, something tender, something that has waited a long time to reach your heart. I know your mind is filled with many thoughts, and your heart carries memories, burdens, and questions that only you and I truly understand. But right now, I want you to feel as though my arms are around you, as though I am sitting beside you, speaking softly to your soul. Do not be afraid of this moment. Do not rush. Do not think about yesterday or worry about tomorrow. Just breathe. Just be here with me. Because I, your Father, have come to speak to you directly. I have watched you through every season of your life, through the years that passed quickly, and the years that felt painfully slow. I have seen you in your strength, and I have seen you in your weakness. I have watched you make decisions, some with joy, some with tears, some with confusion, and some with courage you didn't even know you had. I have seen the times when you felt surrounded by love, and I have seen the times when you felt completely alone. But child, listen to me now. I have never left you, not even for one heartbeat. You have never lived a single day without my presence surrounding you, carrying you, lifting you, guiding you, even when you didn't feel it, even when you doubted it, even when you believed I was silent. I was not silent. I was speaking through the moments, the people, the memories, the quiet feelings inside you. I was speaking through the tears that taught you compassion, through the trials that made you stronger, through the joys that reminded you that life still has beauty, still has meaning, still has purpose. I was speaking through the sunsets you watched in silence, through the nights when you whispered prayers into your pillow, through the mornings when you tried again, even when you didn't feel like trying. I have been here, and I am here now. My child, I know you have faced losses that left deep marks on your soul. I know there are people you miss, voices you wish you could hear again, hands you wish you could hold, hearts that left this world too soon. You carry their absence like a shadow that follows you, and sometimes when the memories return, you feel the ache all over again, as if time has not healed anything at all. But listen to me, they are not lost. They are not gone from my presence, and every tear you shed for them is seen by me. Every moment you remember them is precious to me. Your love for them is not wasted, it is stored, honored, and held in eternity. You have also faced battles inside yourself, worries that others do not see, thoughts you do not say aloud, fears that rise in the quiet hours of the night. You have wondered if you did enough, if you made the right choices, if I am truly pleased with you, if your life has mattered. My child, hear me clearly. Your life matters more than you know. Every act of kindness, every quiet prayer, every moment of patience, every sacrifice, every time you forgave, every time you tried again, these are treasures in my kingdom. These are the things that shine brighter than any earthly accomplishment. These are the marks of a soul that has walked with me, even when the path was painful. And you have walked with me, perhaps not perfectly, perhaps not always confidently, but you have walked. You have reached for me. You have looked toward me. You have whispered my name in your pain. You have sought me in your confusion. You have thanked me in your blessings. You have trusted me even when the road was dark. That matters to me, more than you realize. Child, you have lived long enough to see how quickly life passes. You have watched the seasons turn, the children grow, the days stretch and fade. You have felt the weight of time on your bones, in your body, in your heart. You know now what younger people don't yet understand, that time is fragile, that moments must be cherished, that life is a breath, a gift, a journey that must be lived with love. But I want you to know something that is even more important. You are not near the end of your purpose. Even if your body grows older, even if your strength is not what it once was, your spirit is still capable of shining, of blessing, of helping, of healing, of loving. Your life is still a vessel through which I speak, teach, guide, and comfort others. You still matter. Every day you wake up, every breath you take, carries purpose inside it. And this is why I have brought you here today, to hear a message that touches not only your mind but your soul. For today, I want to tell you about someone whose story is tied to yours, someone whose life is connected to a lesson I want to give you, someone who is facing the final chapter of her journey on earth. This woman is dying, and yet she is more alive in me than many who still walk the world with strong bodies. She has known pain, she has known fear, she has known loneliness, but she has also known me, and because of that, her soul glows with a light that does not fade. Her story is not about sadness. It is about awakening, and her story is meant for you. But before I speak of her, I want your heart to be open, your spirit to be still, your thoughts to be quiet. Because what I am about to tell you is not only her story, it is also yours. It is a mirror, a reminder, a gentle call to remember what truly matters, what truly lasts, what truly brings eternal meaning. Child, hear me. Life is not measured in years but in love. It is not measured in possessions but in compassion, not in achievements but in faithfulness, not in what you gained but in what you gave. You have given more than you remember, and there is still more inside you waiting to be given. So come, listen closely. Let my words enter the deepest part of your heart. Let them heal what is wounded, lift what is heavy, restore what has been weakened by time and sorrow. Because I, your Father, am speaking, not to the world, not to a crowd, but to you. And now, my child, let us continue. I want you to look not only outward, but inward. I want you to see your own soul with clarity, not with fear, not with shame, not with doubt, but with truth and tenderness. For what I am about to reveal to you requires a heart that is willing to see itself honestly, gently, and with hope. My child, the woman I spoke of, the dying woman, is not just a figure in a story. She is someone whose life reflects the struggles that so many of my children carry quietly, day after day. She lived her years with a heart full of dreams, disappointments, joys, regrets, and prayers. And like you, she often wondered if she was enough, if the love she gave was remembered, if the mistakes she made were forgiven, if her life mattered in the ways she hoped it would. I know you have asked yourself these same questions. I know you have sat alone with thoughts that felt too heavy to speak aloud. I know you have wondered if your choices pleased me, if your efforts made a difference, if your sacrifices were seen. I know the fears that linger in your heart, the fear of being forgotten, the fear of being misunderstood, the fear of reaching the end of this earthly journey with unfinished hopes. But hear me now. You are seen, you are known, you are deeply, deeply loved, and everything you have lived, every season, every chapter, every moment, has shaped a soul that is precious to me. The dying woman's story begins in a small, quiet room where the sunlight falls softly through a window and where the hours have grown slower, gentler, thinner. She is surrounded by memories, photographs, letters, small objects that once belonged to people she loved. Each one carries a piece of her life. Each one whispers a story. She picks up a picture of her younger self, standing beside someone she once loved dearly. Her eyes, now older and tired, linger on it. And she sighs, not out of sadness but out of reflection. She thinks about the years that passed so quickly. She thinks about the plans she made that never came to be. She thinks about the arguments that should have been forgiven sooner, the love that should have been spoken more often, the moments she wished she had savored instead of rushing past them. And in that moment, she whispers something. Something I want you to hear. It all mattered. Every little thing mattered. My child, you have lived long enough to understand this truth. When you look back now, you see that it wasn't the big events that shaped you the most. It was the small, quiet moments. The unexpected kindness from a stranger, the laugh you shared with someone dear, the tear that fell when no one else was around, the prayer you prayed when you weren't sure I was listening, the forgiveness you gave even when it hurt, the patience you chose even when you were tired. These are the things that made your life a story of courage and love. And I want you to understand something even deeper. I have been shaping your soul through every one of these moments. You have not walked your journey alone, not once. When your heart was broken, I was beside you, breathing comfort into your pain. When you were confused, I was speaking through the quiet moments, guiding you gently. When you felt forgotten, I was holding you, whispering, "You are mine." When you were tired, I was lifting you, giving you strength you didn't know was mine. When you rejoiced, I rejoiced with you. When you wept, I held each tear as if it were a jewel. When you doubted yourself, I never doubted you. When you doubted me, I stayed, always. The dying woman's heart carries a deep yearning, not for one more year, not for more possessions, not for more recognition, but for one more chance to love someone she once overlooked. One more chance to speak gently where she once spoke sharply. One more chance to forgive what she held onto too long. One more chance to express gratitude for someone who carried her more than she realized. One more chance to embrace someone she once pushed away. And my child, this is where her story touches yours. There are people in your life, perhaps from the past, perhaps present, who carry wounds that you cannot see. Some of them were caused by the distance created long ago. Some were caused by misunderstandings that were never cleared. Some were caused simply by time, by the slow drifting apart that happens when life becomes busy and hearts become tired. But I want you to think of them now, not with guilt but with gentleness, not with fear but with reflection, not with regret but with possibility, because I am not showing you this woman's story to bring sadness into your heart. I am showing it to awaken something inside you, to remind you that while you are still alive, while breath still fills your lungs, while your voice can still speak, while your hands can still reach, there is still time to love, still time to heal, still time to forgive, still time to restore what was lost. The dying woman knows this truth with a clarity that only comes near the end of earthly life. She knows what matters and what does not. She knows what lasts and what fades. And her heart whispers a message to you, even though her voice is fading. Do not wait until you are where I am to understand what truly matters. Do not wait to forgive. Do not wait to love. Do not wait to speak kindness. Do not wait to cherish the people God gave you. My child, I am your Father. I speak not to burden you, but to lift you to a higher place, to a place where your heart is lighter, your spirit is clearer, and your soul is more open to my love. Look back over your life for a moment, not with pain, not with regret, but with humility and gratitude. See how far you have come. See how much you have survived. See how many times you got back up. See how often you chose good even when evil tempted you. See how you offered kindness even when you were tired. See how you held on to faith even when your heart trembled. You have grown. You have changed. You have become softer, wiser, deeper. And I am proud of you. But there is more I want to awaken inside you. More compassion. More forgiveness. More courage. More connection with the people I have placed in your path. Because this dying woman's story is not a tragedy. It is a holy reminder, a gentle warning wrapped in love. Her life is a mirror showing you what truly matters before the final chapter arrives. And now, my child, let us continue, for the words of encouragement I have for you are waiting. I want you to breathe in hope, because the next words I speak to you are meant to strengthen your heart. You have reflected. You have looked inward. You have remembered moments that shaped you. Now I want to lift you. I want to remind you of who you are in my eyes, who you have always been, even when you could not see it. I do not speak to you today to press down on your spirit, but to raise it up, to remind you that your life still carries light, still carries purpose, still carries beauty that has not yet been fully revealed. You see, my child, the world has a way of making you feel smaller as you grow older. People begin to speak to you as though your best years are behind you, as though your story is nearly finished, as though you have little left to offer. But I tell you now with all the love in my voice, your best years in my eyes are not measured by age. They are measured by your heart. And a heart that has lived, suffered, grown, loved, forgiven, endured, and still seeks me, that heart is more beautiful than any youth could imagine. You have gained something the young have not yet learned: wisdom, compassion, gentleness, gratitude, depth. These treasures cannot be bought. They cannot be taught quickly. They grow slowly through time, through tears, through experiences that carved valleys and mountains inside your soul. And because you carry these treasures, I want you to know that you still have much to give. You still have words that someone needs to hear. You still have comfort someone desperately longs for. You still have love that can heal wounds no one else can see. You still have prayers that move heaven in ways you cannot imagine. You still have stories that will guide the hearts of those who come after you. You still have a soul that shines with a light this world greatly needs. Yes, child, you are needed, now more than ever. Do not believe the lie that your time has passed. Do not believe the lie that you are forgotten. Do not believe the lie that I am done using you. And do not believe the lie that your presence in this world no longer matters. If you are breathing, you are still part of my plan. Think of the dying woman once more. Think of how I said her story reflects yours. Even in her final days, she carries a light that touches everyone around her. People walk into her room burdened by life, yet they leave with peace in their hearts. Why? Because a soul that has surrendered itself to me, truly surrendered, becomes a vessel through which my presence flows. And child, you can become that vessel too. You already are more than you know. There are people who look at you and see strength they do not possess. There are people who listen to your words and hear wisdom they cannot find anywhere else. There are people who feel safe around you simply because your spirit has lived through storms and still stands. There are people who watch your kindness, your patience, your quiet endurance, and they learn from you without you ever realizing it. Do you understand? You have become a living message, a testimony of survival, faith, resilience, and hope. And this is why I want to encourage you today. You are not done blessing this world. You may feel tired sometimes. You may feel that life has become slower, quieter, different than before. Your body may not move the way it once did. Your memory may not be as sharp as it used to be. There may be aches in your joints and heaviness in your steps, but none of these limit what I can do through you. Your spirit is still powerful. Your prayers still shake heaven. Your love still heals wounds. Your presence still brings peace. Your heart still carries eternity within it. And my child, there are people who need you. There are people who need your smile. There are people who need your hugs, your stories, your patience, your listening ear. There are people who need the way you speak to them with warmth. There are people who need the way you gently correct them when they are heading down a wrong path. There are people who need the way you pray for them quietly when they are unaware. The world is filled with noise, speed, pressure, and constant distraction. But you, yes, you carry stillness, you carry depth, you carry peace. And that is why I want you to understand your value today, not in the eyes of the world but in mine. Let me remind you of something. Every day you spend on earth is a day I intentionally chose for you. You are alive today because someone still needs the light you carry. You are alive today because someone still needs your presence. You are alive today because someone's heart will be changed through you. You are alive today because your purpose has not yet been completed. Do not underestimate the power of a single act of kindness from you. A single gentle word, a single moment of patience, a single prayer whispered when no one else knows. These small things become great things in my kingdom. And now, let me speak to the discouragement that sometimes settles in your thoughts. You wonder if your prayers are heard. You wonder if your faith still matters. You wonder if I still listen when you speak. But child, I want you to hear me clearly. Every prayer you have ever prayed has reached me. Every single one. The hurried ones, the tired ones, the whispered ones, the trembling ones, the angry ones, the confused ones, the midnight ones, the ones soaked in tears, the ones you barely managed to say, the ones you felt were too small, the ones you feared were too late. Every prayer has touched my heart. Not one has been ignored, not one has been forgotten, not one has been wasted. You see only the moment. I see the full story. You see the problem. I see the purpose. You see the delay. I see the perfect timing. You see the difficulty. I see the victory that will come from it. My child, I want you to be encouraged because I am not distant. I have never been distant. When you speak, I listen. When you cry, I come close. When you fear, I surround you. When you fall, I lift you. When you feel lonely, I sit beside you. When you are confused, I guide you. When you are weak, I carry you. You belong to me, and nothing can separate you from my love. The dying woman understood this as she drew nearer to her final days. She did not fear the end because she knew she was coming home to me. And she wanted you to know something through her story. Do not live in fear. Live in faith. Live in love. Live in gratitude. Live in courage. Live knowing that I, your God, walk with you every single day. Your journey is not over. Your story is still being written. Your light is still needed. Your heart is still capable of great love. Your presence is still a blessing. And your life, every breath of it, is held in my hands. So be encouraged, my child. Stand tall inside your spirit. You are mine, and I am with you. Now, let us move forward, for there are warnings and gentle guidance I must give you, not to frighten you, but to protect you, to prepare you, and to lead you into deeper truth. As you rest in the encouragement I have given you, I invite you to lean closer, because what I am about to say comes from a place of deep love, deep care, and deep desire to protect your soul. The words that follow are not meant to frighten you, nor to weigh down your spirit, but to awaken you gently, like a father speaking to the child he cherishes with all his heart. You see, the dying woman's story carries a message that many people do not understand until the final pages of life. It is a message that whispers this truth. The things you fear losing are often the things that were never meant to matter the most, and the things you overlook are often the very things that carry eternal value. My child, many people walk through life distracted. They cling to things that fade. They chase things that will not follow them into eternity. They fight battles that do not matter in the end. They hold grudges long after the wound has healed. They worry about opinions that were never meant to define them. They store treasures in places that cannot keep them safe. But I want you to understand something deeply. Your soul is the only treasure that will cross from this world to the next. The dying woman understood this truth with clarity. In her final days, she did not ask for more possessions. She did not cling to things. She did not wish for a bigger home, more money, more applause, or more recognition. She wished for peace. She wished for forgiven relationships. She wished for one more chance to speak love into someone's heart. She wished she had valued time more than things. She wished she had spent more of her life seeking me instead of chasing the worries that never truly mattered. And this, my child, is where I give you my gentle warning. Do not wait until the end of your earthly journey to realize what truly matters. Do not wait until regret becomes heavier than memory. Do not wait until time is short to prioritize what is eternal. Do not wait until someone is gone to speak the love you carry for them. Do not wait until bitterness has hardened your heart before choosing forgiveness. Do not wait to return to me. You do not have to fear this message, because it is not a message of judgment, it is a message of rescue. I am reaching out to you now, while your heart is still able to change direction, while your steps still have strength, while your voice can still speak healing, while your hands can still reach out to bless someone. You are not like the dying woman who has come to the final page. You are still in the middle of your story. There is still time to make beautiful choices. There is still time to repair what is broken. There is still time to return to the people you love. There is still time to choose peace over anger. There is still time to let go of what burdens you. There is still time to let me rewrite the parts of your life that you thought were ruined forever. But child, time is precious. It is fragile. It is not infinite on this earth. So hear me now, with a soft heart and open spirit. Do not waste the days I give you. Use them wisely, lovingly, gently, humbly, gratefully, for every day is a gift, one that many people do not receive. The dying woman's final wish was simple. I wish I had lived more for God and less for the things that distracted me. And now, from her life, I give you these gentle warnings born of love. Do not let anger live too long in your heart. Anger poisons the spirit. It steals your peace. It closes the doors I want to open in your life. Release it. I will help you. Do not carry grudges as if they protect you. They do not. They only lock you away from healing. Forgiveness does not erase what happened. It frees your heart from being controlled by it. Do not allow fear to guide your decisions. Fear whispers lies. Fear blinds you to my presence. Fear hides the blessings I want to give you. Walk by faith, not by fear. Do not cling to things that cannot save your soul. Your home, your possessions, your achievements. They cannot hold you when your time comes. Only I can, and I will. Do not close your heart to the people I have placed in your life. Some of them have been waiting for your love. Some have been waiting for your forgiveness. Some have been waiting for your blessing. Do not delay. Do not grow cold in your spirit. The world grows darker, yes, but you do not have to. Keep your heart warm with kindness, with prayer, with gratitude, with gentleness. Do not forget me. I do not want to be a quiet shadow in your life. I want to be your strength, your comfort, your guide, your peace. Return your heart to me daily. My child, the world around you is changing quickly. Many hearts are growing tired. Many souls have allowed bitterness to replace compassion. Many people have forgotten what it means to love with purity and patience. Many have allowed the noise of life to drown out their connection with me. But you, yes, you, are called to walk differently. You are called to be a beacon of light in this time. You are called to hold on to kindness when others lose it. You are called to speak peace when others speak anger. You are called to choose forgiveness when others choose pride. You are called to live simply, love deeply, and walk humbly. You are called to be a reflection of my heart. And I know you can do this, not because you are perfect, no human is, but because your heart is soft toward me, because you are still listening, because you still desire what is good, because you still seek me. That is enough for me to work with. That is enough for me to shape. That is enough for me to strengthen and transform. Now let me give you another gentle truth. You do not have as much time as you think to say what needs to be said. This is not spoken to alarm you. It is spoken to awaken you. If there is someone you need to forgive, forgive soon. If there is someone you need to call, call soon. If there is someone you need to bless, bless soon. If there is someone you need to apologize to, do it soon. If there is someone you need to embrace, embrace soon. If there is someone you need to release from your heart, release them soon. If there is someone you need to pray for them tonight. Do not delay the goodness that wants to flow from your heart. Do not let pride steal years of peace. Do not let bitterness steal joy that could be yours. Do not let silence replace words of love that could heal someone's heart. My child, I speak these things not to burden you, but to free you. I want you to walk lightly. I want you to walk joyfully. I want you to walk closely with me. And one more thing, do not fear the future. The future is not a dark hallway you must walk alone. The future is a place I have already entered before you. I am there, waiting, preparing, guiding. Walk with me, trust me, let me lead you gently. And now, my beloved child, I invite you into the final part of this message, a closing filled with power, tenderness, and hope, a message meant to settle in your soul like warm light. And now, my beloved child, as you breathe in this moment and let your heart settle in my presence, I want you to open your soul to the fullness of what I am about to tell you. You have walked with me through reflection, through encouragement, through warning, and now I bring you into the embrace of my final message for today. Not a message of fear, not a message of burden, but a message of truth, of love, of awakening, and of deep, gentle restoration for your spirit. Listen carefully. My child, for these words are meant for you, personally, intimately, lovingly. You have carried many things in your heart for many years. Some visible, some hidden, some buried so deeply that you have almost forgotten them, yet they still shape you. You have held on to memories that still make your heart tremble. You have carried regrets like heavy stones in your pockets. You have walked with me through darkness and light, through storms and calm seas. And through it all, I never left you, not for a moment. Even now, as you sit and listen, I am closer to you than the beat of your own heart. I want you to know that nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, nothing you have forgotten or misunderstood has ever stopped me from loving you with a love older than the stars and stronger than eternity. My love for you does not flicker. It does not waver. It does not depend on your strength. It rests on my promise, and my promise is unbreakable. Today I brought you a serious message. Yes, a message wrapped in warning, a message that speaks about time, about eternity, about the souls around you who are suffering quietly. But understand this, beloved. My warnings are not arrows, they are hands. Hands that pull you away from danger, not push you toward fear. Hands that guide, not judge. Hands that heal, not harm. And now I want to bring your heart to a place of quiet understanding. Because today I spoke to you of a woman who is dying. Not dying only in the body, because all flesh eventually returns to dust, but dying in spirit, dying in loneliness, dying in silence. She represents many around you. She is someone you know, perhaps someone in your household, perhaps someone in your family, perhaps someone you see but have not truly seen. She may be smiling on the outside, but she is fading on the inside. And I said to you, this dying woman is your compassion, your responsibility, your calling, your chance to become my hands on earth, your chance to show love while she can still feel it, your chance to bring healing to a soul starving for kindness. I gave you that message not to frighten you, but to awaken the part of your heart that has been sleeping. You see, my child, many people can say they love me, many can pray, many can worship, many can speak about me. But what matters most is how you carry my love into the lives of those around you. Sometimes the entire destiny of a soul changes because of one act of compassion, one word spoken with kindness, one gesture that says, I see you. You matter. And I want you to hear this deeply. You are more powerful than you realize. When you comfort someone, I am comforting them through you. When you pray for someone, my grace flows through your prayer. When you forgive someone, heaven leans closer. When you lift up someone who is falling, the entire spiritual world rejoices. So do not underestimate the simple acts of love I call you to do. They are not small. They are not unnoticed. They echo in eternity. Today I want to remove from your heart the heaviness that tells you you're too late, too tired, too broken, too weak, too old, too wounded, or too small to make a difference. No, my child, when I call you, I also carry you. When I ask you to love, I also fill you with the strength to love. When I ask you to forgive, I also soften the ground of your heart to make forgiveness possible. When I ask you to show kindness, I also give you the tenderness of spirit to do it. You are not walking into this world alone, trying to do my work with your limited strength. You are doing my work with my strength, and my strength never runs dry. Now let me speak to you directly, gently, and clearly. You matter. You are needed. You are chosen. You are prepared. You are loved. Even in the moments when you feel like your life is quiet, simple, ordinary, I am still using you. I am still shaping you. I am still moving in your life. And I know that sometimes you wonder if your prayers still make a difference. They do. Sometimes you wonder if I still hear you. I do. Sometimes you wonder if anything in your life still matters. It does. Sometimes you wonder if you have any purpose left. You do. Every breath you take is a reminder that your purpose is still alive. And now, as I close today's message, I want you to open your heart to this final truth. Your life is not drifting. Your days are not wasted. Your story is not ending in silence or emptiness. You are on a path that I am guiding carefully, tenderly, lovingly. Nothing in your journey is accidental. Every prayer, every moment of strength, every fall and every rise, all of it is woven into a story I am writing with my own hands. And the next chapter holds more light than you expect. So today, my beloved child, lift your head, release your fears, let go of the heaviness. Let my peace settle into every corner of your being, for I am with you, now, tomorrow, forever. I am your God. I am your Father. I am your healer. I am your comfort. I am your protector. I am your guide. And I am the one who never lets go of your hand. And now, as my final whisper for today, let me gently invite you, come back tomorrow, my child. There is more I want to tell you, more comfort, more guidance, more healing, more love. Return to hear the next message I have prepared for your heart. For I speak not to your ears, but to your soul. And I will meet you again tomorrow.